with Jeremy's goal, I mean, at the moment he's showing real kind of the goal scoring quality. The goals have come at the moment, and really one of the most difficult players to face at the moment. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. Always had this ability when had the ball, to drop the team, the dribbles and the other one, but always we miss maybe the last pass on the goals. But this season making a step forward that the players must do to try to be better and belongs absolutely to him, the confidence, and try it. And because in good teams always you need the people up front, not just Erling. So look Omar today and attacking midfielders, wingers, they need to make actions like that, to win games.
Sure. Pep 3-1 down against Everton and then got the draw, goalless at half-time today. Players aren't giving up this title race, are they?
First half, except the first 5-10 minutes, always is difficult. Brentford is an extraordinary team. The threat in behind with Thiago and Shade, and every throw in, every free kick is the best team. And corners, they are so good. And always had the feeling that when we lose the ball, the traditional team is so dangerous. And except, first minutes, one action they give away. Some throw-ins necessary, and I think we take, but we arrived quite similar to the second half, the byline, but we didn't have enough players in the box. So to score a goal is simple. All manager I had when I early ages, to score a goal, you had to bring people close to the Gallagher, close to Erling, had to be there. The second goal, right to the byline, and is Erling there, Omar is there, make a chaos there, deflection to there. It was Erling is just alone, his three central defenders against him, it's impossible to score a goal. And the second half, with Phil and Omar, they were there more, and that's why the sense that we can feel have two chances, one shoot and two shoots that Gallagher save it, but it was there, has to be there. And the second half was much better.
Hi Pep, got two questions for you. The first one is, how much do you look at the table at this point of the season in the title race you have?
Well, I don't have to take a look in the table because I look the table in my head. I know the opponents and the goals difference and everything.
Second question is, how do you transform Mateus Nunes from a midfielder to one of the best right backs in the world?
Him. I think they have the facility, the conditions. He's a midfield player in terms of passes and can do it, and have to have an incredible pace. Surprised me a lot how tactically so smart, intelligent, and the balls in behind this space. When we play with Kusanov, for example, we can play higher because always the manager has to adapt the quality that they have. And we deserve all incredible. Like Jeremy make another step as a football player. I am really pleased because can play there. But one day we need a holding midfielder can do it. Can play a pocket, can do it. But I think he's a player in a smaller spaces struggle a little bit. In the bigger spaces, is top.
Hi Pep. On Jeremy again, when you talk about the step forward, what's caused this? Has this been the player himself? Has it been messages you've given him, or what?
I tell you, you want to become a better player. You have to win games for yourself. It's not enough a good action, one cross, and the other one. They can do it. You have to win games. They scored a goal with the right foot in Everton 3-3, but before the first goal was in the left. Now I had the feeling that I go there, and now hopefully, I'm pretty sure of that. Every time it's going to happen, they will, to block the shoot, the defender, they will not leave this space to do it. And now it has to be clever to shoot or maybe make an extra pass, but any other player will be free. But everybody knows it. It's not necessary to tell you. Everybody knows it that he made an incredible step. And in that sense, I say, I'm Jeremy Doku, I'm going to win games, And the big players, the greatest players, always have that mentality.
Hi Pep. Just asking, what was the thinking behind playing Tijani Reinders at the start today? Because since Rodri's been out, there's been Nico O'Reilly played central midfield at Burnley, Nico Gonzalez on Monday night, and now Tijani.
I want players in the box. I want runners. And Tijani is extraordinary with that. To drop a little bit, maybe that, but to the box, the shoot, and had 2 or 3 shoots and the intensity. And today he applied really good in the second balls alongside. But at the end, when the 0-0 in that position, we need the sense of creativity and the effort from Phil. Playing a holding midfielder with Bernardo is unusual for him, and he make an incredible effort and help us a lot and keep the ball, and also feel that dynamic that is able to help Bernie in the process. And after, when Jeremy has the ball, is in the box. And Phil has this incredible quality. Could score 2 goals, and this is a Phil that we have been and seen from many years.
Were you almost weirdly a little bit worried, like, to score so soon after those substitutions, because you then had 1-0 in half an hour with a very, very attacking team on the pitch?
That's good. It's the message that you have to give. And sometimes you don't have time to say to the players what you need to do. If you bring a lot of defenders, you have to send a message to the players you have to defend. If you are strikers or people up front, it's the message that you have to attack. So not for the goal difference, to be honest, just to win the game. And after the consequences happen. So, but always a threat, right? Because we don't have proper holding midfielders defensively, and the threat that always you cannot leave relax against Brentford for the pace that they have up front.
Just on Jeremy again, obviously we're talking about his attacking ability, but is he taking a big leap defensively? And also just the fact that when he's available, he can play every 3 days, because sometimes that can be a big adjustment for a player when they come down.
Yeah, it's always the doubt that we have with Jeremy, right? So we have 4 or 5 days recovery, but he's incredible professional, and I think his soul now is so calm with his own life. He became so religious, it's his pace, and that helps as well, but of course when it's November, December, January, February, 3 days, no break, and the other one always is a question mark a little bit, but teams like City, big teams in Europe, and especially in England, you have to beat a squad to then all the players let them play.
Last one for the embargo with Jamie. Thank you.
Hi, Pep. Do you think there will be another twist or two maybe in this title race?
I don't know. We are fighting with quite similar with Liverpool in the past, against a colossal team. It's the final Champions League. Didn't lose 1 game in this competition. Have been top of the league almost all season. So it's not in our hands now. So it depends on. They have to drop points, but only we can do is Wednesday win again and play the final FA Cup, and Bournemouth. Bournemouth always in that moment is not, I would say, the best place to go. And look, Aston Villa, the last one. So our calendar is really, really demanding on today. But it's simple. So it's just 2 weeks, and 1 more day, and season will be over. And we have to every moment. And the spirit I've seen. I don't know how many games we have won in the last 10, 11 games. I think except Everton, we won everything. So this is the team that define. And at the end, you can lose, but try to do our job, and we'll see what happens.